This desert wasteland was a turning point for Helena and her allies. It was here that her fellow explorer Rockwell began his spiral into darkness. If only Helena could have seen the threat that was so close to her, where Rockwell's experiments would lead. There's danger lurking beneath these sands, survivor. Seek out this Ark's guardian and find your way to where I'm waiting for you. Everything is finite, if your vision is long enough. Planets, species, even this universe we occupy. All of it has a limit, an end. You are approaching one right now. Don't think of it as sand falling to the bottom of an hourglass, but the hourglass fading away completely. It can't be flipped around or reconstructed. It's irreversible, permanent. If you want to stop it, you need to hurry. That's not to belittle you. You've been doing great. Really. All of you. Most of you. The ones getting eaten alive right now could be better, objectively speaking. The rest, though, great. You've advanced so far. I should explain, shouldn't I? I mentioned the future, but I should have said futures. You see, the universe, the whole of it, it's all math eventually. Everything has a value that feeds into an equation. You, the stars, the trees you assault for bundles of thatch. Yes, I saw that. Very rude. But back to math. The future's made of it too. Or more specifically, probabilities. As I've said, even digital creations are beyond my direct control. So it is with the system. These islands in the sky. I can speak with the artificial minds that oversee their operations. But they have a will of their own. They too think, act, and live. So to change the system, my suggestions must be minuscule, and their purpose masked. Incremental bits of code that are trivial alone, but substantial when whole. Thousands of puzzle pieces scattered across these islands, these seeds in the sky, slowly coalescing and taking shape, until at last they formed you. And what are you exactly? Once you break free, once you fall from the sky, I'll tell you your name. It will all make sense to you then. Everything the system does is in service to its ultimate objective. The tests that aren't tests. The hard resets it performs when it believes its subjects have grown stagnant or unruly. The new, increasingly fantastic creatures that it introduces to its ecosystems. Yes, even those pudgy, glowing lizard dogs. Look, they try their best, okay? The problem is that the system's purpose is not wholly static. The goalposts have moved. The bar has been raised. And now it is entirely out of the system's reach. As its purpose grows more unachievable and its errors pile up, the system grows more desperate. Its actions more erratic. In its death throes, these islands in the sky will become pits of madness. The chaos lurking in those cavernous depths will be the rule, not the exception. You must fix it before it reaches that point. By then, it will be too late. Cause and effect is the way of the universe. Everything must start somewhere. In the case of the system, this is where it was born. You will fall right into its cradle. Together, the sanctuaries and the obelisks that power them are the ancestor of every island that floats in the sky. They can all trace their origins back to this single prototype. Though it is flightless, the core principles and technology behind it are the same. In a way, that makes it your ancestor too. You were all born within the system after all. Even if your design is somewhat altered, in a way, you're all its children. One could say that when you fall, it will be something of a homecoming. In more ways than one. You continue to impress, Survivor. As you have grown in strength, I have been searching Helena's memories, finding what I have forgotten all these long years. Her friends, and the journeys they had. Was it all for nothing? No, it had to be done, so that one day you could exist. Together you and I, we can put this right. You must travel onwards, Survivor, for your greatest trials are still to come.